Now we're going to force him to block his running back, and look what happens, guys. Block his running back, and look at our blitzer. Runs right by him, totally untouched. He's blocking 6. It does not matter.
Thing that you say about me, my dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South.
What is going on, YouTube? King Reggie, and we are back. Today we are continuing that nickel 3-3-5 defense out of the Multiple D Playbook. Now today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get really quick, insane pressure while only bringing 5. Now if you guys are new to this scheme, so far I've released 3 videos, guys. The first video was the intro to the scheme. I really break down the personnel we like to use, the abilities I use on my players, and kind of all the adjustments. That video is really important, guys. There are some unique ideas with this scheme, and we kind of really go over that in that video. Then the next 2 videos, guys, were my 2 coverage defenses. Both of them we are dropping 9 players into coverage, but the first one is an all-out cover 3 zone play. And then the second video was a man-zone hybrid. So we actually have 2 players in man coverage with 1 step ahead on them. And we were playing man coverage with zone coverage with them. So I made a playlist for those videos, guys. I will throw that up right now and also link it down in this description. Definitely go check it out, guys. I really like this defensive scheme. I went over this in the last videos as well, guys. I'm definitely going to be slowly adding to this scheme as the year goes along. So if there's any offenses you are really having trouble with, leave that down in the comment section, and I will definitely get to different offenses, how to stop gun bunch, strong close, really specifically later on. You know, just leave those in the comments down below and we will get to them. So if you guys are new to the channel as well, guys, I tend to do things a little bit different than most of the guys on YouTube. I'm going to do really in-depth full scheme breakdowns, guys. I'm going to give you all the information you are going to need for these. I'm going to bring you up a screen with all our adjustments with really good detail, and then I'm also going to bring you guys onto the field. I have real gameplay footage of this actually working online. All my plays, guys, I break it down, you know, bring you with me, and we're going to break this down, show you that actually works online against real opponents. So if that sounds like something you guys are into, definitely leave a like on this video and sub to the channel. Now let's get into this video, guys. The first 2 plays we went over in this series were LB cross 3, both run out of that. Today we will be in 3 overload fire press. Now, I really love this blitz, guys. Like I said before, we are able to get really good pressure while only bringing 5 on this play, which makes it really powerful. So basically, the idea with this scheme, guys, is for our other 2 coverage defenses, we're dropping 9 players into coverage. So we are going to force our opponent to send basically their running backs, their tight ends out into coverage. They're only going to be leaving 5 players into block. Now, if they leave 5 players into block, guys, this blitz will come through basically every single time. Then we start hitting with this blitz. Now they're like, okay, now we have to block our running back. Guys, the running back will pick up the blitz sometimes, but I'll show you guys footage where the running back will stay into blocks and block, and he will just let the blitzer fire past him for easy sacks, guys. So even if they block 6, this blitz is so powerful that it still will come through a very good amount of the time. The other thing, guys, is because we are only bringing 5 players, that's going to let us drop 6 into coverage still. So it is still going to be a really good coverage defense while bringing heat. So there's really not going to be anything really quick and easy. We can throw hard flats on the field, cloud flats. I'm going to go over that later in the video, guys, but we have enough players in coverage that we can still take away any hot quick reads. And then now it's up to you in the middle of the field. We're going to force the quarterback to make faster decisions, and then as the user, we have a lot of freedom in the middle of the field to just play the ball and make a ton of huge plays. So no further ado, guys, let's get into the breakdown. All right, guys, 3 overload fire press. If you guys are new to the channel, I basically do a screen like this for every single video, guys. The idea with this is you guys can come back at any time, pause this video. It's going to give you guys all your adjustments right at your fingertips. And then on offense, when we do offensive plays, I'm also going to bring up this screen and it's going to have all your reads broken down for you. So 3 overload fire press, guys. Our adjustments we have to do every single time is before we call the play, guys, in the play calling screen, we're going to flip the play. What this is going to do is it's going to bring one of our linebackers down, and he's going to be on the line of scrimmage in the same exact spot as our coverage defenses. So I turn auto flip off, guys. I go over that in the first video, and basically this is just going to make it look much more similar to our coverage defense. So it's going to have our linebacker in the same spot. The only kind of tell for this defense, guys, is usually the nickel back in our coverage defense is going to be on the left side of the field. On this play, he's actually going to be on the right side of the field. Now, it is a little bit of a tell, but a lot of our coverage defenses, guys, we're bringing safeties into the box. We're showing blitz. So all our DBs are going to be moving around the field. So I really don't find it's too big of a tell because it's going to be hard for them to just point out that nickel back when we're bringing safeties into the box and our DBs are always kind of moving around the field. So I really don't find it's a huge tell, but it is a little bit of one. Now, the actual adjustments once we get to the field, guys, it's only 3 adjustments, really quick and easy. We want to shift our D-line left. We want to crash our D-line left. And then we want to QB contain our defense. That is it, guys. That is it for the setup, and this thing is absolutely gonna scream. Now, our optional adjustments, guys, on 3rd and 4 or less, I like to shade underneath. Now, this isn't like every single time. This is just a general guideline. You don't have to follow this, but this is kind of what I would recommend. But obviously, it depends on the opponent and everything like that. So, 3rd and 4 or less, or 4th or whatever, 4 yards or less, I like to shade down. I'm gonna put hard flats on the field. Then if we are 3rd and 5 to 11 or, you know, kind of in that medium range, then I'm actually going to put cloud flats on the field, guys. This is a really good in-between coverage that's not going to play as far down as a cloud flat, but it's going to come way quicker down than if you leave your curl flats at 20. So how we get the cloud flat on the field, guys, is we want to shade underneath and then shade back over the top. That is going to put cloud flats on the field. I really like cloud flats with this blitz. And then our 3rd adjustment is basically not an adjustment. We're just going to leave it stock, guys. I usually have my zone drop set to 30 or to 20 yards. So that'll just leave that zone drop at 20 yards. He's still going to have to get the ball out of his hands quickly. So this is kind of up to you. Maybe even you could still play clouds at 12 yards. Maybe at 15 is when you could start keeping it at 20. But mess around with that, guys. That's just kind of a guideline. And then the last adjustment, guys, I go over this in the other videos, is just we can deep half our corners. That is basically just going to take away the 1-play touchdown. So we're playing a lot of cover 3 in this scheme, guys, so you will get guys trying to bomb you over the top. So if we deep half our corners, that will take those away. So those are the adjustments, guys. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, guys, here we are running against strong, close, user in the middle of the field. We have our adjustments in, so our line is slanted left. We're crashing left. We're QB containing, and this is going to be our key guy here. Our nickel blitzer coming off the edge, guys. He is absolutely going to scream in. So here we go. I have cloud flats on the field. It's 2nd and 10, so at about 10 yards, I want to play clouds. I really like them. So we're going to snap the ball. As the user, guys, I'm always going to take my first 2 or 3 steps towards the line of scrimmage. That's just going to suck linemen. It's going to mess with the protection a little bit, and then it's going to let me get underneath all his hot reads. So I take 2 or 3 steps down, then I'm going to shoot out over the middle of the field and look for anything hot. So as we can see, we take 2 or 3 steps down. It's going to help collapse the line in the middle of the field. Now I'm just looking for hot reads. So we have 2 hot reads right in the middle of the field. So I ride one for a second. Then I come off to the second one. So that makes him hold the ball just for a split second. And we see this blitzer absolutely firing in, get right in his face, and get a sack, fumble. We are able to pick that up. Okay, same thing, guys. Here we are sliding our line left, crash left, QB contain. Here we're playing cloud flats again. Same thing, guys. 2 or 3 steps into the middle of the field. He's sending everyone out. Look at our blitzer here, guys. Absolutely untouched, screaming in at the QB. I went with the tight end here. He had his hook here, but guys, we are going to force them. This blitz comes in so fast. We are going to force him to make really quick decisions. He has no time in the pocket. Calvin Johnson with the sack. Okay, same thing again, guys. All our adjustments are in. Here, guys, he's blocking his running back. So what did I say? We're going to bring this enough. Now he's like, okay, I got to block my running back, even though we're dropping everyone to coverage so much. Now we're going to force him to block his running back. And look what happens, guys. Block his running back, and look at our blitzer. Runs right by him, totally untouched. He's blocking 6. It does not matter. He's sending everyone deep. He thought he'd be able to block me up and get something down the field. It does not matter. Calvin Johnson in for the sacks. This play, once again, blocking his running back. This one, we got to rewind this. So this one, most of the time you'll see the blitz come around the edge. So he'll go outside the tackle. But once in a while, this guy will shoot way upfield, and our guy will actually come through the B gap, and he will still get him free. This guard or center here is so late to react. The running back doesn't even see him at all, and we get the sack, or we get a forced incompletion, but right up the middle, QB has no time. Let's rewind that a little bit. Okay, so once again, like I said, so this time our blitzer here is forcing the tackle up the field. Now we're coming up through the B gap, running back nowhere to be found. The lineman's late to react. We're playing the middle of the field, helping take away the hot reads, and nowhere to go. Force the incompletion. All right, guys, run it again. Once again, he's leaving his running back into blocks. So we're going to pick up hot reads. I run with the drag. Then I pick up the post. Watch the running back into block. Just lets our guy go free. Bringing 5. He's blocking 6. We are getting instant pressure. As the user in the middle of the field, I'm taking away his hot reads, make him hold the ball for half a second. He's going to think he has more time. He's blocking his running back. It does not matter. So look at the clock, guys. We're at 40 seconds. This is literally the next play. He'd hurried to the line, so it's 3rd and 21 now. Literally the next play. I'm like, we're going to bring the blitz again. So this time, let's run it. He blocks his running back, and his running back actually picks up the blitz this time. So I'm not going to tell you when he blocks his running back, he'll never pick it up. But we just got to him with pressure. Now his internal clock in his head is going to speed up, right? It's obvious. When you're getting sacked, now you think, okay, I got to get the ball out of my hand quick. So now it's up to the user in the middle of the field. I run with this player here. So this is how I like to play my user on the blitz, guys. Let's rewind it just a little bit. So as the user, guys, same play, running back in the block. So as the user, I want to take away the quick drag. Now as a user, I want to take away your hot read. Then at the last second, guys, I want to go to the next player. So I'm running with the drag, then I go to the post, and I want to take 2 or 3 steps with the post, then I want to come off it and get to the next player. That is the best way to play the blitz, guys, is you want to make them think you're running with this one player across the field. At the last second, flip your hips and run with the other player. So this is 2 plays in a row, guys. We actually get insane pressure on the first one, even when he blocks his running back. The next one, he blocks his running back again. We read the middle of the field, go with one post, come off to the other one, and get a pick 6. Okay, one more, guys. Strong close. This is 4th and 4. So this is where I really like to play hard flats. Now we're once again going to make him really speed up his process, and we're going to make him make really quick decisions. So he's blocking his running back. We brought the blitz enough that now he thinks, okay, I got to get the ball out of my hands quick. I'm going to take this post in the middle of the field, and I know this drag, I have hard flats on the field. We are going to let that go to the hard flats. We make him make a really quick read. Our hard flat just steps right in front. So I really, guys, love to play hard flats with this defense. Okay, and guys, this absolutely destroys against empty. Obviously, if I have someone running a ton of empty, and especially if I get people into 4th and long, guys, I'm going to bring this blitz almost every play because I think I can get there fast enough that they're really just not going to be able to let deep routes develop down the field. So we're going to bring our blitz. Here we go. Empty. Right away, I'm thinking, okay, this blitz is going to come in every single time. We see Derwin James just flying off the edge here. As a user, I want to just take away anything quick. We make him just throw a duck up into quadruple coverage. Absolutely no shot. This is in the 4th quarter. A minute left. He's driving. 4th and 21. Bring a blitz and end the game. All right, guys, that is it for that blitz video, guys. Absolutely screams. Like I told you, that is also kind of it for the first part of my defensive kind of scheme I'm releasing. Now I'm going to be hopping back onto offense, guys. In the next 2 or 3 days, I will be releasing my first video out of the Arizona Cardinals playbook, guys. I'm really excited for this offense. It's going to be a passing offense, just throwing the rock all around the field. If you guys have any guesses on what formation I'm going to be in Arizona, if you have a guess, leave that down in the comment section below. Definitely let me know what you guys think, and I'll surprise you guys, but it is a really, really good offense. I'm super excited to bring it to you guys. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately, guys. You've been freaking killing it. The subs have been going up crazy. The likes on the videos, all the views have been awesome. So thank you guys so much for the support. My name is King Reggie. That is Nickel335, 3 Overload Fire Press, and I am out.